Yesterday, Google launched the best AI model and the biggest AI update of the year. I was one of the first on the internet to record a video about it and post it to the YouTube, so you can go check it out after this video, the video that was published yesterday, where I showed you how Gemini 3 Pro creates online apps and online businesses. But we didn't have time to go through a detailed comparison with previous models and what else Gemini 3 XL said. Those are the topics of today's video. This is Tomáš Černovský from Tomáš AI channel. Our marketing agency has generated over $50 million in revenue for clients over the past 11 years, and AI now helps us achieve even better results with these clients with online marketing campaigns. My challenge for you is really simple. Watch these videos for 120 days, take notes, and test everything. By the end of 2025, you will use AI better than 99% of people and businesses. That's my mission, guys. So, yesterday on the November 18th of 2025, new era of intelligence with Gemini 3 was introduced by Sundar Pichai, Demis Hassabis, and Koray Kovac. Oh Jesus, I can't read this one. Sorry guys. Sorry Koray, CTO. Sorry Google DeepMind. But we didn't have time to go through actually what are the differences between Gemini 3 Pro and Gemini 2.5 Pro, for example. So we'll do it. And one more thing. Google also said yesterday that they are basically introducing Gemini 3 in the Google search. So Google search with Gemini 3, our most intelligent search yet. So this is really crazy because as you can see in the AI mode, you can switch to thinking and the Gemini 3 Pro, reasoning and generative layouts, which means that everybody should be able to use it in Google search. They are saying that starting today, Google AI Pro and Ultra subscribers in the US can use Gemini 3 Pro, our first model in the Gemini 3 family of models, by selecting thinking from the model drop-down menu in AI mode. With Gemini 3, you can tackle your toughest questions and learn more interactively because it better understands the intent and the nuance of your request. And soon, we'll bring Gemini 3 in AI mode to everyone in the US with higher limits for users with the Google AI Pro and Ultra plans. So this is really crazy, guys, because can you imagine that everybody on the planet in the Google search will have the Gemini 3 Pro there. I don't know if it will be Pro or not Pro, but Gemini 3, and can use it to their advantage. I mean, guys, literally, what is this year? It's like 2,500 or what is this like? It's crazy, guys. The advancements in the last 3 years in the AI, large language models, LLM, machine learning, etc., etc. It's super crazy to me, guys. It's like huge what is happening here, and this is like super great. These are opportunities like on every corner. Once you go in your city, on every corner there's basically opportunity in online world. Every website, every app, everything is basically an opportunity if you are able to scale it through AI tools, etc., etc. Anyways, go back to the original question. What does Gemini 3 Pro XL add and how is better than Gemini 2.5? So it is important to clarify likely confusion and terminology before diving into capabilities. Yes, sure, yeah, sorry. However, you can still use Gemini. Okay. So, it didn't. Yeah, with Gemini 3 XL's at. So Gemini 2.5 often rushes to an answer. Gemini 3 has a deep think mode similar to OpenAI's O1, where it pauses and reasons before answering. Use cases. Look at this 5-year sales data set. Identify the seasonal anomalies that aren't explained by holidays and suggest a forecast model. So Gemini 3 advantage, it will outline its logic step by step, checking for false positives before giving you the final answer. Gemini 2.5 would often just give a generic trend line. So it can go really deeper, which is great. Also, advanced vibe coding for automation. So it can do like a lot of stuff in the vibe coding. We already mentioned it and said it in the yesterday's video. So when it comes, what are the biggest advantages of Gemini 3, Gemini 2.5? So let's put one more down here. But before that, we go, there is the question if it's available in search. Yes, via AI mode, but only in these premium plans that already was mentioned here, which means the Google, I can't find it right now. Pro and Ultra subscribers. Okay, so there you have it. And in Gemini, how is Gemini 3 better than previous 2.5, 1.5? Deep think reasoning, previous model. Gemini 3, it uses a chain of thought process and also generative UI, so dynamic interfaces. So previous model, you got text, a standard list, or a static image. Gemini 3, it can generate interactive mini apps or layouts on the fly, as you can saw in yesterday's video. So I would highly encourage you, after this video, go check the yesterday's video where we basically on a one prompt we built an app that's actually like a business idea. It's a really decent business idea, so you can go check it out and you will be stunned how it actually works. So example, and it's for free because it was in Google AI Studio, so you don't need to pay anything, which is crazy to me. So if you search mortgage calculator for a $50,000 home at the 6.5% interest, instead of sending you to a website, Gemini 3 can code and display a working interactive calculator slider directly in the search results that you can play with, which is crazy, guys. So this is something that will happen, to all the websites, to all these apps of other people, because they will basically build it for the user like in a matter of seconds in the Google search, for example, which is crazy. I mean, 2025, what the hell is happening here? Vibe coding and agenting capabilities. Previous models good at writing short snippets of code. Gemini 3, it is designed to be agenting, meaning it can plan multi-step tasks. In search, if you are researching products, it can better aggregate data into a comparison table by reading multiple subpages, whereas previous models often just summarize the single top search result. So a lot of things. So response time, it's slower, but because it's actually thinking. Reasoning and complexity is better. Generative UI is there, which there wasn't with Gemini 2.5. Also verifies its own logic step by step and compare the geopolitical impact, for example. So it can really go deep dive in it. So, and one more thing that I wanted to mention here is that, and before I do, definitely guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because I'm literally posting 60 days in a row, 66 videos today. Today is 67th video, and I will be doing that till the end of 2025. And with this cadence and with these videos, I'm planning to build one of the biggest AI channels out there on the internet. So I would highly encourage you, and I would be really pleased if you can support this channel and help me do it, and create a team together so we can pull it off, because I might not be able to pull it off on my own. Obviously, it's a huge task. So if you can spend just 1 second clicking on the liking of this video, subscribing to this channel, and also clicking on the bell icon, it would mean the world to me. Thank you very much, guys. I highly appreciate it. And back to the Gemini. So I wanted to show you there is a difference between the context windows again. So I don't know if it's mentioned here. I can't see it. What about the context window? Because there is again, it got some update there. So the summary basically is that Gemini 3, the reasoning model, is best use case is complex analysis, autonomous coding, research planning, and math. reasoning, chain of thought, deep think, coding, agenting. So it can plan and execute multi-file project, which is crazy, guys. Visuals, generative UI, interactive tools, widgets, context memory, perfect recall over long context due to better architecture. With the 2.5, it was 1 million tokens, but sometimes forgetful in long chats. So if I put it here, Gemini 2.5 Pro had around 1 million tokens, standard, and 2 million API developers. Gemini 3.3 Pro is similar, but 1 million tokens is roughly 700,000 words, or about 2 standard size books or 1 hour of video. So the real upgrade is effective context. The size didn't need to get bigger because 1 to 2 million is already huge. The problem with Gemini 2.5 Pro was attention drift. If you gave it 500 pages of data, it would sometimes forget instructions from page 1 by the time it reached page 500. Or it would find an effect but fail to understand its importance. With Gemini 3 introduced 2 major fixes: a better needle in haystack performance, so great at finding concepts across the whole document. So, which is crazy. It's the architecture. I don't have the capacity to know how they actually pulled this one off, but it's crazy, guys, that they were able to do it. So the tokens is very similar. The amount of tokens, somewhere I heard that it actually has 10% more tokens with Gemini 3.0 Pro. So I don't know what's actually the correct answer, but here you can see that they are saying ish 1 million. So it's not like, where is it? Yeah, around 1 million tokens. So we don't know exactly how much is it, but the different architecture, more effective context is basically the best thing to do. So anyways, I didn't have, a huge amount of time because I was preparing today. I was preparing a workshop that I lead tomorrow for a group of 20 people on with social media and video marketing and online marketing. So I didn't have plenty of time to go through the Gemini and do all the testing here. So I would be pleased, and I would highly encourage you to share some thoughts that you have or your experiences with Gemini 3.0 Pro. In the comment section. I would be very stunned if you could do it, because I would like to see what examples and what use cases you were able to test, so I can use the learnings and test it too, and see what basically happens and how actually good this Gemini 3 Pro is in the comparison with 2.5 Pro and other tools. So anyways, guys, I think that this, I saw quite a lot of videos on the internet, and I saw a lot of things that were mentioned here that were tested, and the results were positive. Basically, the results were positive, and the enhancement and evolvement is basically there, and it actually got the things better than the previous model. So I think these pointers here in this conversation are basically right, but I just want to make sure that I would test everything from here, and I can see it for myself that it's actually much better. So in the yesterday's video, you can go double check it. I will put it down here. You can go there and you can see that we were able to build an app like in a one prompt in like a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes. So it's a great one. Anyways, if you could spend just 1 second on liking this video, subscribing to this channel, and also clicking on the bell icon, it would mean the world to me, literally building one of the biggest AI channels out there. So thank you very much for your support, and I will see you guys tomorrow with the next one. Cheers.